Nolan, so good to see you. A great topic today. Retirement spending peaks earlier than you'd think. So here's a number that should change the way you think about retirement. 12. That's how many years the average healthy 60-year-old has before their mobility, energy, and independence start to decline. That's from the Office of National Statistics. Do you think this data would surprise most people?
Thanks, Erin. And that just makes me scrunch my face up a little bit thinking about it.
Yeah.
I think that would surprise most people, but I think it's important to look at. I mean, it's a system that aggregates data, so we have to think about it and at least consider it. So, most people who are retiring at 60 or 65, they are planning for a 30-year retirement, which is true. But your mobility, capacity to travel, some of the things we'll talk about today, they don't last as long as the rest of you does. So
Right.
we need to peel that apart a little bit, go through some data, and I'd love to do that today.
hmm And now that we know the data, your retirement plan should reflect it. As you just mentioned, your plan shouldn't be designed to produce a flat income over 30 years, but to support a rich early retirement and a more modest one later, because that's how you will actually live, whether you plan for it or not.
Yeah, I've seen this chart many times over the
Yeah.
years. A lot of people have seen it, maybe going to a seminar or two over the years too. But there are three phases of retirement, just like there are three phases to working, and there's usually a few phases. But when you are early in retirement, that's usually the years that you're trying to do home improvements or travel or spend or actually enjoy yourself because you've just been cooped up working for a few decades. The second decade is really when those spendings slow down a little bit and you settle more into your residual income. And then that third decade, as you get closer, it's usually estate planning, asset preservation, make sure you don't burn through all your money before you might need it for long-term care. There are phases to this, so just
Right.
understanding that, planning for it, having your portfolio reflect it, all are important things.
hmm And the spending data backs this up. According to the Institute for Fiscal Studies, retiree spending on travel and leisure peaks around age 75 and then drops again, not because the money ran out, but because the physical capacity to enjoy it did. Have you found this to be true?
I have found this to be mostly true. I like deviating from statistics as a person in general. Call me, I don't know, some opposite end of that spectrum, but this is one that we often find to be the case. Ron and myself over the years have often told people usually between the ages of 65 and 75 are your prime years for going places, doing things, and having a reasonable certainty that you can do most anything that you'd like to. Usually when 75 hits, the wheels fall off just a little bit. Now, this isn't bad. It's just you might have like a knee surgery that doesn't heal all the right ways. So
Yeah,
getting on a plane is more difficult.
right.
And I mean, it takes some of those things away. So understanding that there are these phases and ages to take advantage of, we found that to be true a little bit.
hmm And the tough part is, though, and I know you've seen this in your long years of doing this, that we are so conditioned to save that most people spend the first decade of retirement worried and concerned that they're going to deplete their nest egg. The takeaway for me is that retirement planning isn't just about saving enough, it's also about knowing when to spend it too.
Yeah, and that's all about planning. We've
Right.
talked about a few different phases of retirement and kind of the spending and saving and asset preservation years. So it's just about planning. Create a plan, make sure it's a little variable to adjust for some of the things that might pop up in the future. Many retirees think they need to be very conservative investors, and we're finding that not to be the case a lot of times. I mean, even retirees need their money to grow at least a little bit, keep up with inflation,
Mhm.
make sure you don't deplete your nest egg, make sure you're not spending into it too aggressively. All of those things need to be alleviated through your performance a little bit.
Mhm.
So just come up with a plan, make sure that your plan can be flexible and change, and then update that plan accordingly over the
Yeah.
years.
That's a good reminder too. It's not it's a moving target to have that retirement plan, revisiting how much you spent and what you did. And great reminder. So Nolan, if somebody would like to sit down with you, create that plan so they can spend confidently and enjoy their hard-earned retirement, what's the best way to reach you?
So by phone, 616-301-2581, or our website, cornerstone-rp.com, and you can fill out the contact us box at the bottom of that page.
Great. Nolan, thank you.
Thanks, Aaron.